What's going on, Colts Nation? I'm Lawrence Owen, back with you with another film room going over how the defense for the Indianapolis Colts played against the Baltimore Ravens week 3 of the 2023 NFL season. And I'm going to tell you what, holy cow. This was a game that had a lot of amazing plays. There's a few things you need to clean up a little bit on defense, but for the most part, really liked what I saw, and some shocking things that I saw, and we're going to get into that right now. Just, hey, real quick, don't forget to smash that like button. Helps with the analytics. Appreciate it. Now, these first couple clips is going to be some things I want to see, cleaned up. On this one, I wish Gus would just throw this right out his book. I wish he'd never even do this. Let's take a look right here. I can't stand watching. My goodness. Why? Watch Grover Stewart. All right. I'm not even worried about the play. We can talk about that, but watch Grove. He drops back into coverage. Why? Look, I understand you want to confuse the offense, show them things you don't see very often. Big Grove's a big dude, all right? And that's fine. I get you want a big... But his talent is eating blocks, getting up front, getting in the face. This is a pass play, for goodness sake, right? Now you got a double team right here on Defoe. Now you got a double team out here, on the defensive end, and Grove's back in zone. What? Now, had Grove been there, the double team would have been on him. Defoe probably would have had single coverage, and he might have been able to get in the lane right here, right? In the pack, because look where the ball's thrown. He almost swatted that down anyhow. Had Grove not went back into coverage, Grove would have been right in the passing lane of this pass. It wouldn't have happened. Now, granted, it's not that big of a play. But at the same time, utilize your players' strengths, right? I understand you want to confuse them, but please, not this. Not this. All right, on this play, now there's something else I'd really like to be seen cleaned up, We're going to watch the play develop, and then I'm going to give you a little talking to. All right, let's watch the play. All right. No. Daggone it. No. All right. So, as you saw, Colts did something shocked the holy crap out of me, okay, this game. Now, the Ravens blitzed the Indianapolis Colts 63% of the time. I have never seen a team blitz that much in my life. Gus Bradley blitzed 40% against the Ravens. 40% of defensive snaps he sent blitzes. What? That's shocking. He's one of the least blitzing guys in history, so he did something different, right? And, obviously the Ravens weren't ready for all the blitzes that Gus Bradley was playing, and it worked the whole stinking game. But when you got an opportunity to make the tackle, keep an eye right here. Come on, Blackman. You have an opportunity here. You have to make the most of it. Right here. Don't go high. Obviously, he's throwing this way. All right? He's obviously looking like he's going to throw this way. Don't go for the ball. Right here. Right there's his waist. Go for the waist. Go for the waist. No, don't go high. What? Guaranteed. Every time. Guaranteed he's going to slip that. Most quarterbacks are going to duck and roll and twist and get out of a high tackle. You have to go waist or you have to go, thigh. Obviously, you can't go for below the knee. But anywhere from knee up, go for it. From knee to waist. That's what I want to see. He shouldn't have went high there. He wasn't going to block the pass if he was going to throw it at that point anyhow because of the angle that he was at. Go for the tackle. All right, here's another issue on Julian Blackmon. All right, another one. We're going to keep an eye. Let's watch the play go. All right. Now, this is that touchdown run. There's the play. And that was the issue. Right there. Let's keep it. This should have been a tackle for no gain. No gain. Blackmon up in the box where he's been playing lately. Now, he's going to learn. He's not typically your box safety, so he's got a little bit to learn still. Kind of makes you wish that Rodney McLeod was still here because he would have definitely showed him how to do this properly. Never ever, rule number one, never ever ever let a lineman get his hands on you when you're a linebacker or a safety because they are bigger and you will be done. All right, let's watch this as it slowly develops, right? He's going to take the snap. He's going to run. You see the pull, right? Blackmon sees it. He's running. Now, at this point, he is right in front, right behind. You got guys chasing. Dive. Dive out in front of the block. Out in front of the block. Go for the legs. Force him back inside or make him leap you or something, okay? Don't let the lineman get on you. Dive down. He's on the run. He's no longer a quarterback when he's outside the pocket. Dive. Go low. Don't let that lineman get you. Instead, the lineman gets his hands on him. Bam. He's done. He is done. Now he's got a lane. Touchdown. Right? I mean, he's got a lane now. Come on. When you're a linebacker or a safety, you cannot let an offensive lineman get his hands on you. Period. End of story. Make a play. You got to dive. You got to dive or you got to duck. Get around him somehow. Now, I've talked about. I was worried that Samsun Ebukam was going to be an average player at best at the defensive end position. Boy, was I wrong. I will eat crow on that all day. When it is a positive and I am wrong, then I'll eat crow happily, okay? And I was definitely wrong about Samsun Ebukam. This dude knows how to play football. All right, let's watch the play right here. What? Oh, that is freaking sweet. Here he is all the way out here at the 7 tech. What? He's playing Leo. You're expecting him to go out wide, which is normal, right? Watch this play. Watch this play develop. Oh, my God. By the way, there's Buckner over here. Grove eats the blocks. This is not supposed to be a twist or a stunt. But Samsun recognizes immediately that left tackle does not back out in protection, right? Even though the quarterback's throwing, he's stepping forward instead of stepping back, which means this is a run play. Run play. So he stops and cuts back behind the tackle, knowing this is going right up the gut. Look where he goes. He goes right into the lane. Nah, buddy, you ain't going nowhere. No, that is freaking gorgeous. You think we would have got that from Yannick Ngakoue? Nah, that is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful play recognition and reaction by Samsun Ebukam. Zaire Franklin, even when he's not making the play, he's making the play. What? Let's watch this. Oh. What? Hey, he didn't make the tackle there. He didn't make the tackle there, but let's keep an eye. Now, obviously, we got a lot of tight. We got Kenny Moore tied up. You know, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys up on the line of scrimmage, right? 8 guys right here. So that's fair, right? That's fair. Let's watch this play. Let's watch how this develops. Zaire going after his, that's his hole. You got EJ and Kenny. That's free run. So that's going to be a run right up the gut. Zaire knows there's plenty of guys in the area. You got Leonard, you got speed, right? You got Leonard and speed. He just has to not get bowled over by this guy right here. What's the best way? When I've always said, don't let an offensive lineman, and buddy, that's an offensive lineman, get your hands on you if you're a linebacker or safety. Watch what he does here. Boom! Goes low, takes him out, creates havoc, right? Now there is this big old crush middle. Running back has nowhere to go. Running back, he dead stops the offensive lineman right there. Running back runs into him. Cleanup job now for the rest of the players on defense. And that's it. Zaire Franklin, when he's not making the play, he's still making the stinking play. Talked about Samsun Ebukam being a run stopper, but as a defensive end, you got to bring the pass rush. You got to bring the pass rush. Let's watch. Oh. Whew, that's nasty. Oh, that was beautiful. All right. Pretty simple. Now, we've seen Samsun cut inside. We've seen him bull rush. We've seen him do all sorts of stuff all year. But this man, absolutely, first off, great takeoff. He's already, he's getting the ball, right? He's already at full sprint. Let's watch this as it slowly takes this thing, gets those hands up, gets the hands up. Come on. Didn't even get his hands all the way up on him. But, see his hand rip up? That puts, that left arm is ripping up so that left tackle's arm is not able to hold him fully. Right? That's the rip up maneuver. And watch him. Good Lord, he's not even back very far. He's got a full beeline towards Lamar Jackson. Lamar stands no chance. None. And there was nowhere to go with this ball. Look at that sack strip. Oh, beautifully done. Gorgeous done. Let's look and see if he had anyone to throw to, shall we? Was ball snap. Let's see if he could have got rid of that football. Ball's up. He's looking right down the gut. Let's watch this. As it comes around, I don't see anyone to throw the ball to. Do you? Do you? I don't see anyone. This is good coverage. You got man on man. This is man press, man press. Wow. The only thing is right here. But he's looking over here. He's looking at two different targets. There's no way he could throw this football. That is great coverage overall, right? Great coverage. Now, wow. Beautifully done. Bam. Create it. Create it. That is freaking beautiful. All right, here's the play where Lamar Jackson pump fakes. The ball slips right out of his hands. What actually causes this? Let's keep an eye. Let's keep an eye. It doesn't matter, in my opinion, whether he fumbles or not. He's going down. Bam. Bam. No. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's watch. Lamar takes his snap. This is good defensive play right here. Oh. Watch Grover. Watch Grover. Oh, my God. You see right now, you got Pay, Lewis, right? I think that's Tevin and Grove. Good rotation here. Watch what Grove does to this double team. Watch what Grove does to this double team. This is disgusting. You got double team, double team. Watch him now. Whoops. Hey. You shouldn't have took your eyes off of him and only used one hand. I'm going to tell you that right now. One hand ain't enough. Look at this. What? He is pushing his man back like nobody's business. Oh, good Lord. Continue pushing. Continue pushing. He's looking, but he ain't threw the football yet. Why? Why hasn't he threw the football? Now we see somebody, right? Now he wants to throw the football, but you can't. He locks up, getting ready to throw. You see him coming across, but oh no. Oh no, Leonard's running this way. You got Blackman right here. That's not a good decision to throw that ball. You throw that ball in there, somebody's either going to get hurt or something that's going to happen. You don't want that. You don't want that. So he tucks it back in. He tucks it back in and loses it. But if he didn't do that, 96 has got him. Right? That's a sack whether he loses the football or not. Nah. Great play by the defense. And really, there was nowhere to throw the football. Nowhere. You go all the way back to the beginning. Right? As this comes out, there is nowhere for him to throw this. Right here. He can't throw it here because, he's coming up. He's tight on. He's got a guy on him. He's way covered. This is good zone coverage right here. Now he's coming back, but as I said, Leonard right here, he can come forward. Too late. Too late. Keep your eyes up and wrap up. Normally I don't have to say this about a specific player, but it is what it is. This is a magic trick and a slight mistake by Zaire Franklin. All right, let's watch the play. This should have been a big sack. Look at another blitz. Blam. Oh. Now, how is that Zaire Franklin's fault? Right? Well, we'll look at this right now. That was a freaking magician's trick by Lamar Jackson, though. But you can usually see that. All right, there's Samsun Ebukam. DeForest Buckner's over here, right? You see the tackles. Both tackles way out here. And then you got Zaire Franklin up the middle. And now this is a delayed blitz on his part. All right. And watch EJ Speed. They send the house on this play. They send the freaking house. Bam. Here they come. Zaire's waiting just a second. And then he's going to come. You'll see Defoe cut back around to fill that hole. Right. Boom. And it's going to be a double team. And as soon as this guy looks to react, Zaire does right. He waits for him to turn his head to go react on the double team, and then he takes off. Beautiful timing, by the way. Beautiful timing by Zaire. Now, Samson beat his guy again. But Zaire, okay, first off, you see him duck. He's going to duck this out. This should be a wrap-up right here. DeForest is going to cut through. At this point, it's obvious. All right? You need to go this way. And keep your arm up for wrapping. Keep your heads up. Nope. He lowers his head. As you can see, his arms don't stay up to wrap. And Lamar Jackson's able to spin out of this. If he kept his head up, he would not have bulldozed DeForest Buckner out of the way as well. Right? That sucks. And now it's a big run for Lamar Jackson. Crap happens. But that's the explanation of how he escaped and got big yardage. Still, amazing play by our defense. Got in there. Anyone other than Lamar Jackson, that's a massive sack. I'd like to see more blitzing because, my goodness, it worked a lot in this game for the most part. Gus showing confusion here. Look, there's only 2 down linemen. They're both the defensive ends. What? They're getting ready to set up. Lamar's got to do this. You got the people standing up. You don't know who's coming, who's not. It looks like it's probably 4, but you don't know for sure. Keep an eye, because it's more than 4. There's 5 coming. Another blitz. It confused the offensive line, and you get a free man. Bam. That is freaking beautiful. Let's see more of this too. Look at that. You got Defoe and Dio standing up. Defoe and Dio standing up. Zaire further behind. Here comes Zaire cutting in. What? Oh, he cuts inside. And because he cuts inside like that, that's going to free up Zaire Franklin. And Zaire makes the tackle. What a job. That sack right there was because DeForest Buckner did his job right. And Zaire got the sack. This is a great defensive scheme. Amazing play drawn up by Gus Bradley. I absolutely love having standing defensive linemen. It confuses the offensive line. Plus, you pair that with a blitz on top of it. It is nasty. Please, let's do that more often. It's reminiscent of Ravens or Steelers or Niners defense. And those are typically your best defenses in football. Let's keep doing that more often. All right, enough about the defensive front 7. Let's look at some the cornerbacks right here. All right. 2 guys played very, very good. Juju Brents and Dallas Flowers. You got Brents on top. You got Flowers on bottom. Let's watch this play. This is textbook. Friggin' textbook by Dallas. There was some contact there. In all honesty, there should have been a flag. But not against Dallas. Watch. Watch this play. Cuts back inside. You see? Watch the wide receiver. He's the one that makes the contact. He's the one that reaches up and gets contact with the defender. Dallas is looking back for the football, right? Dallas is looking back for the football. Ball's in the air. The wide receiver's still pushing on him. Still pushing. How is that not a play that you don't call something? I don't care if it's uncatchable or not. My goodness. My goodness. I mean, it lands all the way down here. But he was pushing the whole time. Still great coverage. Great coverage the whole way down. Just absolute beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Textbook coverage right there. Very next play, right? 2nd down and 10. You got to cover 10 yards. You can give up 5. You shouldn't give up. You want to put them in 3rd and long, all right? Near the end of the game, you got to get a turnover on downs or force them to punt. Let's keep an eye. Again, let's watch Dallas Flowers, all right? Giving up about 5 yards, right? Juju's a little closer. He's only like 2.5 yards away. But Dallas, he's got the speed. He knows how to use speed. That's his biggest benefit, is his quickness. Ball snap. He stays about 5. The receiver stops. Receiver stops after about 4 yards, right? Now, the whole idea of zone defense, allow the short pass, come up, make the tackle. Come up, make the tackle. He stops immediately, comes up, makes the tackle. 7-yard gain. That's fine. Makes it third down and 3. Still a good job right there. Don't let him get past you. If he gets past you, he's getting big yards. It's a good job right there. Now, I think he probably could have been a yard or 2 closer to him in that situation. But it was 2nd and long. So, I actually like what he did there in that coverage. Come up, made the tackle, make it a third down. All right, here we are. It's the last play that I want to show. It's a freaking beautiful play again by the entire secondary. Let's watch as this plays out. Again, blitz, man coverage. Man coverage. Ooh, that was gorgeous. Again, I mean, they send blitz. They get to him. They force him out. Watch what happens here. There's both the corners very, very tight, right off the line, right? Playing very tight man coverage. He could have threw to him, but safety was watching. Not a good idea. Wow. Got pressure up the gut. Got pressure immediately. Watch the blitzing, the twisting. Oh, gets hit early. Wow. But the defense, they don't stop. Look at this. You got guys all over the place ready to come after him. Quiddy's on the outside. He's going to chase him down. He cut back. Nobody to throw to. Nobody to throw to. He's got to run around. He runs. He stops. He does a good job stopping as well. Granted, it's 2 yards, right? But he stops. It's a little bit of a push off there. But is what it is. Lamar's running. There wasn't time for him to throw the football. He tried. As you saw when at the end he tries to get rid of the football, but he wasn't able to. That was great coverage, great pressure. Man, I think this Colts team should play more man press and blitz because Gus Bradley and this defense, he has the obviously he's got the manpower to do it, and he's really good at designing these blitzes and calling the right blitzes at the right time. Let's see more of that, right? Guys, thanks so much for watching the Film Room. Please smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, and tag that notification bell so that you're notified next time we go live or upload a video. Don't forget Patreon. Join Patreon. It's in the description of the video because I drop Patreon-only film rooms as well. And until next time, as usual, I'm Lawrence Owen. This is Colts Law, and I want you to have a good one.